Hello everyone, this is Ronan Blue, and today's topic is on retiring early in Ecuador. Snow-capped volcanoes to the Amazon jungle, sun-drenched Pacific beaches to the famous Galapagos Islands, Ecuador offers something for everyone. The people are friendly, the cost of living is reasonable, and the weather is spring-like most of the year. The combination of the climate, culture, and affordability makes Ecuador part of our list of places to potentially retire to. Here are 8 points to consider. Number 1. Cultural events. There are more than 28 indigenous groups speaking over 10 languages that will provide many forms of activities and entertainment. We see this with their marketplaces and festivals filled with people. The marketplaces and festivals are full of popular items such as weavings, wood carvings, painted ornaments made of bread dough, leather goods, textiles, and many other local crafts. The culture is also mixed with the country's music and dance festivals. They offer symphonies and ballets and attract artists from all around the world. Museums, historic places, and ancient churches are just a few of the interesting places to visit in Ecuador. Number 2. Outdoor fun. There are a lot of outdoor activities to experience as well. There's surfing, whale or bird watching, hiking, scuba diving, horseback riding, snorkeling, volcano hiking, whitewater rafting. These are just some of the things you can do in the outdoors. Number 3. Healthy Ecuadorian lifestyle. There is a kind of slowness to enjoy as well in Ecuador, away from the fast-paced daily routines back in the US. You live better and eat better. Fresh fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, and seafood remain quite low compared to the US. Public transportation and taxi services are modernized, similar to North America. The expats do choose to settle in a location where most services and amenities are within walking distance, however. Number 4. Cost of living in Ecuador. It's apparently very easy to retire on about $18,000 per year in Ecuador. Many of the experts have their homes set up all around the country. Some in the city, some in the country, some with beach property that would not be possible to afford back in the US. The low cost of living also allows retirees to increase their travel to start new hobbies and overall enjoy a better quality of life. There are even apartments for rent as little as $300 per month, utilities for $50, and you can eat out for about $10 to $15. It is always recommended that you rent before you buy, however. Number 5. Ecuadorian healthcare. Ecuador has very high quality medical care that is low cost. In cities, you'll find hospitals with state-of-the-art equipment as well as specialists in all fields and physicians with private clinics. Many Ecuadorian doctors are trained in the US or in Europe and have top-notch skills. A visit to a general practitioner costs about $25 to $35, while a visit to a specialist costs about $30 to $40. A lot of the retirees were either paying for healthcare out of pocket or had private healthcare. But it was mentioned that if you rent, you can buy into their healthcare system for less than $100 a year. That would make a large difference when you are on a fixed income. Taxes in Ecuador. If you live in Ecuador and obtain your income from overseas sources, there is no reporting requirement. They used to monitor the tax banking transactions, but they abolished this practice. Foreign residents of Ecuador are, however, taxed on their Ecuadorian sourced income. The rates range from 5% to 35%. The first $8,570 or an individual's income is not taxed. There is a 12% tax on all purchases in Ecuador. This is where Ecuador generates the most tax revenue. Number 7. Visa requirements. There seems to be a number of ways to become an Ecuadorian resident. You can submit your immigrant status visa application at the Ecuadorian consulate near your former residence. That is later approved through the Ministry of Foreign Relations. The approval process usually takes about 6 to 8 weeks. Apparently, Ecuador offers some of the most relaxed resident visa options in the world. Anyone could get a 90-day tourist visa when they arrive in Ecuador. After that, they can actually apply for a 6-month extension. The 9-1 permanent resident status. For this status, you'll need to apply for a pensioner visa, and these are some of the requirements. A minimum income of $800 per month needs to be shown. Invest $25,000 in local real estate such as residence or in an approved financial instrument. You have to also show a police report from your home country. If you're married, a copy of your marriage certificate. The visa application document must be authenticated by your home country and then translated into Spanish after arrival in Ecuador. Once you get a residence visa, you must be required to stay in Ecuador for at least 9 months in that year for the first 2 years. After that period, you can leave the country for a longer period of time if you wish to. Permanent residency status means that taxes on foreign income does not need to be paid. You would import your household goods duty-free within 6 months after obtaining residency. And the last point, number 8, retiree benefits in Ecuador. There is also an over 65 discount program. You get 50% off public and private transportation. You get 50% off tickets for all cultural and sporting events. That includes movies. You also get 50% off electric and water bills. You get free domestic landline phone service, not including long distance. There are also reductions in a variety of taxes, including income and sales taxes. The financial benefits of retiring in Ecuador are obvious. There is a healthy sense of adventure, a true interest in Ecuador's rich and unique culture. To move to Ecuador could be one of the best ways to ensure a happy and affordable retirement. It's a unique country with a distinct culture and a laid-back atmosphere while living a low-cost luxury lifestyle. These are some of the reasons why we have placed Ecuador as being one of our destinations to retire. Well, that's all I have for you for today. If you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe, or a comment below. I hope you have a great day and see you soon.